In this video, I'm going to show you how you can convert these invoice numbers that are reading as text and have zeros in front into just numbers and dropping those zeros, with the exception being the ones that have letters after them indicating adjustments or changes to the initial invoices. So this can be a little bit tricky to set up to convert them into numbers while leaving the others as text, but I'm going to show you how we can accomplish that in Power Query relatively easily without having to add any extra columns. Instead, I'm just going to do this through just one single formula. So here's what we can do. So I'm going to click on the FX button here, and that's going to create a new formula bar or new formula entry for me. And what I'm going to do is type in table.transform columns, and then I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to reference this most recent step, which is source here, and I'm going to open up some curly brackets for the first argument, and I'm going to reference that field invoice number, and then I'm going to say for each item, so each keyword is key here, as is the try one. So the try, as it suggests, is going to try to do this, and if it's not, it's going to allow me to do something else. So for each value in this field, try doing this. Get the number from the text, and assuming these are all text values, and open parentheses, and just do a single underscore, close parentheses, so that's signifying that value, and then multiplying it by 1. And if that's not the case, if it gets an error, and that's where the try comes in, so it's going to try to do this. If it's unable to do that, then we're going to say otherwise just that underscore. So effectively, it's going to leave it as is. That's basically what we're telling it. It's going to say multiply each value by 1, and if you're not able to, then just leave it as it is. And so now I'm going to close these curly brackets and close that initial formula. And now once I do this, you can see now these numbers that are reading as numbers are aligning to the right, and we've gotten rid of those zeros, but for the ones that had letters after them, those ones remain intact. So this can be, you can see how this could easily have been a more complicated solution by creating if statements and all that sort of thing, but by using try and the otherwise keywords in Power Query, we're effectively creating that sort of if statement. It's sort of like an if error statement to say, okay, try to do this. If you're not able to, basically do this. And that's what we've done here. So this is a much cleaner solution than creating extra columns and steps along the way. We can just do it through just a simple single formula. So try that out. Try that try keyword, each keyword. And by doing that, you can loop through all the values in a certain field in Power Query. So that's a wrap for this quick video. If you did like it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.